Ever feel like, no matter how much you train, you still underperform when it matters most? You might think it's your technique or fitness, but here's the real problem. Every minute of doom scrolling isn't just wasted, it's actively making you weaker. Now, what if I told you your phone isn't just a distraction, it's rewiring your brain against you? Every scroll, every swipe, every dopamine hit is conditioning your mind to crumble under pressure. Today, we're breaking down how endless scrolling is sabotaging your focus, confidence, and overall performance, and what you can do to reclaim your game. Research tells us that teens average over 7 hours a day on recreational screen time, excluding schoolwork. That's 7 hours a day gone. Not just wasted, but hijacked. Traded for cheap dopamine, for false sense of connection, for the illusion of progress while your actual skills stagnate. It's like expecting to dominate a 90-minute match when all you've trained for is 5-second TikToks. The players who dominate aren't just physically strong, they've trained their minds to resist distractions. But if your brain is hooked on constant, rapid dopamine, you won't even be able to stay present when the game is on the line. Your brain struggles to settle into the deep concentration needed to perform under pressure. That's why so many players freeze, choke, and disappear in big moments. They're not mentally prepared. They've trained themselves to escape instead of engage. Think about it. If your brain is conditioned to chase quick dopamine through endless social feeds, then locking in on a long, challenging game or practice becomes nearly impossible. You're not just losing time, you're eroding the very foundation of your mental game. Good luck getting into flow, the state where everything clicks and you play your best when your brain is trained to refresh, not focus. It's like trying to listen to a song, but it skips every 5 seconds. You never get into rhythm. Every time you doom scroll, you're pulling yourself further from that state. The evidence is clear. Players who invest in mental drills like visualization and mindfulness perform with greater focus and resilience. But when you're busy scrolling, you're training your brain for distraction instead of excellence. So, how do you break free before it's too late? First, cut down your screen time, especially before practice and games. No excuses. Every time you reach for your phone, remember what you're sacrificing. Ask yourself, is this making me better or weaker? Next, consume content with a purpose. Instead of scrolling through endless highlights, watch full matches or study tactical breakdowns that actually teach you something. And most importantly, shift from watching to doing. Replace mindless scrolling with focused mental drills, visualize your plays, meditate to clear your head, and spend extra time on the ball. Real growth comes from action, not just inspiration. If watching highlights made you better, we'd all be in the Champions League. It's the work behind the scenes that counts. Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the greatest to ever play the game, gets it. He said,
"Not to be upset about the technology. To give them, but with a period of time, not give them all the time." I think it's the main point here.
Even he knows that while technology can help, when it takes over, it kills your progress. And if you let it, it will kill your chances of ever reaching your full potential. Take his advice before it's too late. Time to break the cycle. Reclaim your focus. Train with purpose. And build the mindset that separates the great from the forgotten. Ready to stop scrolling and start winning? Subscribe now and be part of the movement.